Welcome back, children, to the part 2 of Chapter 1, Class 9th, India, Size and Location. So, let's now understand the further concepts which are very important to understand. See this, the first one. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degrees. Despite this fact, the east-west extent appears to be smaller than the south and north extent. How is it possible? How does this happen? So to understand, let's open the map here. Children, just see that the distance from north to south, which is written here as 3214 kilometer, and the distance between east to west, which is mentioned here as 2933 kilometer. But if you try to calculate the distance in degrees from 68 to 9725, it comes out to be 29 degrees. If you check the distance between 8 degree 4 minutes to 37 degree, the distance again comes out to be 29 degree. So in the round, we can actually round it up to 30 degrees and we can then calculate it into distance. It is in terms of distance in degrees, it comes out to be same. But in comparison, if we are checking in kilometers, it is different. That is, east-west distance is shorter than the north-south distance. It is primarily because 1 degree longitude is taken as 111.3 kilometers, whereas 1 degree latitude is taken as 111 kilometer. So this is the basic reason for difference in distance in kilometers and in degrees. Second important reason which you have to understand is that the latitudes from the equator to the poles, they run parallel, whereas the longitudes, they have maximum distance between at the equator, but the distance between the longitudes reduces as we reach the poles. They converge to become actually 0 kilometer, giving it just a point or just a single dot. So now coming to the next part of the paragraph, just see here, from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh, there is time lag of 2 hours. Okay. So the reason here or the question which we need to cover is that why is standard meridian required? Or other way of asking the question is why is 8230 degree east taken as standard meridian? So for this, again, we'll come to the map and we'll try to see this. That is from easternmost point of India, that is Arunachal Pradesh, and then reaching the westernmost point in Gujarat, that is 68 degrees 7 minutes east longitude, we see that there is a difference of 30 degree longitudes, which actually converts into 2 hours difference in terms of the sunrise. This sunrise is actually taken as the local time for Arunachal Pradesh. When the sun rises at Arunachal Pradesh, it is taken as its local time. After 2 hours only, Gujarat is able to see the sun. So if we are referring to the sunrise time, it is actually we are talking about the local time. So if we refer to the local time, it is going to create lot of confusion, right? It is going to create lot of confusion. So to avoid this confusion, it has been decided to take the central meridian of the country as the standard meridian. And the local time of this standard meridian is used for the time calculation for the whole country. So refer to the video which is related to this question on the same channel. Now coming to the next concept, children, let's see, which is very important, talking about India and the world. So how in previous days, how in the ancient days, India was connected to the whole world. It was with the land, it was also with the sea. So first we understand about the ocean routes which have been mentioned here. It says that the oceanic routes are very old. India has been always connected with Europe and connected with the East Asia with the help of oceans. This has helped in improving the trade over the world. Okay, and the presence of Indian Ocean in the south has always helped in improving these trade connections and establishing a very good trade contacts or trade with the rest of the countries. We will be studying in the further paragraph that how different commodities have been reaching to the rest of the world. So coming to the next topic, let's see. When we are talking about the land routes, which have always been older than the ocean routes, we understand that the mountains and the passes, they have been always an area through which the Indians have been connected with the rest of the world, or people from rest of the world have been visiting India, hearing about their glorious past about the country. Like, how can we forget Huan Sang, It Singh, who came as travelers, and when they went back to their own countries, they have talked a lot, they have talked very high about India. So, further taking it, like when we talk about that presence of commodities which have been exchanged, the exchange of ideas which have taken place, the ideas of Upanishad, the Ramayana, the stories of Ramayana and Mahabharata reaching the world. And how can we forget that Indian numerals, the decimal system, have also reached rest of the world. And not forgetting that the spices, the muslin, which have from India gone to the rest of the world and become very popular. Now coming to the next topic, that is India's neighbors. So as we can see, India shares its land boundary with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, China, Nepal and Bhutan in the north, Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east, and our southern neighbors across the sea consist of two island groups. The names are, as you can see, we are here talking about Maldives and Sri Lanka. So now talking about the physical features which are dividing the country, like Sri Lanka from India, that is a narrow channel of sea formed by Park Strait and Gulf of Mannar. They are the features separating India from Sri Lanka. And then we should also refer to the School Bhuvan, that is NCERT portal, providing map-based learning to bring awareness among the students about the country's natural resources. So we will now talk about the MCQs which are given here. So children, for your reference, as you can see, the first question, the Tropic of Cancer does not pass through which particular state? So it is Odisha here, as you can see. Then the easternmost longitude of India is 97 degree 25 minutes east. Talking about Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, Sikkim have common frontiers with which particular state, you can say the country. So for this, you should check the map before answering. So we can take here as the answer, that is the Nepal. Talking about the next, like if you tend to visit Kavarti in your summer vacation, which one of the following union territories of India you'll be going to? So answer is, check that, it is Andaman and Nicobar. Wait a minute, it is Andaman and Nicobar. So talking about the next question, that is my friend hails from country which does not share land boundary with India. Identify the country. So what is the answer over here? Bhutan surely shares, Bangladesh shares, Nepal also shares. So it is completely Tajikistan is the answer. Just take that. So now we stop here, children. Happy learning. Join back for the next session on lesson 2.